The year is, by Earth calendars, 2186. The galaxy is host to a large array of interstellar empires, the most powerful of which are banded together in a unified Citadel government. But where Citadel space thrives, lesser species are often left to the mercy of pirates and mercenaries in the Attican Traverse and the Terminus systems. Strife has brewed through ages in the Milky Way. The Geth, a race of machines, attacked and nearly brought galactic extinction. Now there are rumors of worse things beyond the galaxy's edge. Monsters in the darkest space. But life goes on, and each little life tells a story, propelled to the stars. The scientific marvels that allow these stories to intersect is known as...
Mass Effect.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen of the internet and of YouTube, and welcome to a short little interlude in our Final Fantasy adventures, because we are on a break. They weren't showing the recording for quite a long time in the upload schedule, but we are. So we thought we'd try something a little bit different. So I welcome you to Mass Effect 5e. It's going to be a custom campaign in a homebrew for Dungeons and Dragons. So with us today is this colourful band of characters mixing the cast of a few campaigns. So first on the list, is going in order, we have Skijarma, also known as Tone Shift, who is playing Scrap, our musician Geth, as is common in the galaxy.
Unit designation Scrap, reporting for operations.
Next, we have Calum, who is playing Nylene. We'll get to Nylene in a little while, what exactly she is. Because this system has allows for custom races, so there's a few small players in the tournament systems, let's say. But next on...
Timey-wimey stuff.
No time travel. No time travel. But next on the list, we have Aria, who is playing Zelena, our totally normal Asari.
Totally normal, great.
Definitely not an Ardak, actually.
No.
Don't look at the operatives list in the bottom half of the screen, ladies and gentlemen. Do not do it. I know I made it perfectly visible, but do not do it.
Just put the sign over.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Don't worry about her slightly alluring presence. What could go wrong? Nothing for Scrap, because he's a robot.
Yes, thou shalt not question.
This platform does not have the capacity for hormonal reactions.
But what if it was programmed?
This platform does not have the capacity for arousal.
Also, you cannot have a psychic connection with something that does not have an organic brain, so...
This unit is capable of providing a static shock, but I am not certain that this would matter much for Asari reproductive purposes.
Killer.
This unit would rather not find out.
And last, but certainly not least, we have Lightning Flash, who is playing Skal as Law. Another character we will get into shortly, as he is a custom race.
Name is Skala Slough, you idiot.
Do not call God an idiot. He can do bad things to you.
Yeah, but God's not here.
Bitch, please.
Okay, super effective.
Oh God, I'm dizzy.
Beautiful.
Perfect response right there.
And the award goes to Tom.
The comeback.
Blooper within the first 5 seconds.
Not a blooper, probably deliberate. Anyway, that aside, God has a few notes before we start. obviously, when I upload this will be episode 1 listed, but for purposes, this is essentially going to act as somewhat of a session 0. We've already gone ahead and done our character creations. However, for some people, they have not played Dungeons and Dragons before. I have never DM'd in Dungeons and Dragons before. So, if I am a bit slow or make mistakes, do forgive me on that. We are all slightly learning some things as we go along. I am very much used
No
to
worries.
F56.
I mean, literally the first time I've been into Dungeons and Dragons was with Tom and Dan, Tim and Dan, should I say? And that was through the starter kit. It was a good start.
Yeah, so this is a fully custom mini adventure. Probably going to be around a 5-session mark. 4 or 5 sessions, not including this session 0, where not only are some of us unfamiliar with Dungeons and Dragons as a play space, some of us, namely Aria and Lightning, are unfamiliar with the Mass Effect universe itself. So, we'll be acting as sort of a tutorial for them as well in that respect.
Yep, total noob.
For me, recalibrated my brain because it's been who knows how long since I played Mass Effect. During time of the launch of Andromeda, whenever that was.
Again, I only played
Years
like a
ago.
little bit of Mass Effect from my cousin game console,
Yeah.
so I know a little bit.
Also, a few admin notes as well. Since this is a mini campaign, if your character dies, you're out. You won't be any do-overs.
Mm-hmm.
No, there won't be any replacement characters, and there's
Yep.
no chance of like resurrections. Not that there really would. Dungeons and Dragons, as those may be, the Mass Effect setting doesn't really allow for resurrections unless you're Commander Shepard, and that costs like 200 billion credits or something.
Wherever he or she pretty much denies death.
You do not have super sci-fi tech to spend 2 years rebuilding you from atoms.
No.
I mean, theoretically, so long as someone could save my internal motherboard and memory unit, my consciousness could be transferred to functionally any machine.
That is true. You do
And
have
I'm
the one get out card with that.
And my self-destruct mechanism already failed once, so
yeah, but it's
Yeah,
so
we will
I am
get into that.
so I am the most likely one to ever actually be revived if I wind up dying because I actually have the hardware capacity for it, presuming someone with the know-how is on task.
I mean, as the
So
Geth
long
would say,
your
they're
hardware
for
survives.
software, not hardware.
yeah. So long as whatever part of you's left remains tact enough.
Oh, great! So we can stick you in a toaster.
This platform would rather not be used as a means of heating up bakery goods.
I don't know, Scrap. You're already halfway to kitchen appliance.
Yes, not for dairy.
I know.
Also,
Dude,
while I'm doing that voice, I should also note that there will be a DMPC by myself in sort of a in the chair position for most of this. Her name is Neemthil Narkila Fataya. Totally not related to Neophil at all. Ignore the man behind the curtain.
The fact that the
She-
color pattern on the art is exactly
Oh.
the same is entirely coincidental.
Yes, and the fact that she wields a long-range weaponry.
Oh,
And,
hey, Space Knee.
And just don't look behind her mask, because she definitely won't look like a foreign knee.
I mean, more importantly, you shouldn't look behind her mask because she would die.
Yes, that would be very bad.
This platform
must
would rather
require
create
X-ray
her name,
just to
not
see.
die.
Yes, she is a female Korean out on her pilgrimage. So, with those little notes on the way, does anyone have any concerns or questions before we get underway?
I got my drink open up, so I'm all good.
If I do wind up having any
Anything
questions,
under-
I'll ask them when they become relevant because I can't think of them at the moment. But I'm sure
Also,
I'll have them.
Yeah.
Also, if everyone looks under the journal, everyone has notepads if you wish to make use of them. And the only one who typically use them is Skajama and Lightning. No one else has ever used them, but I don't know really.
Well, I can't edit my notes anyway, so it doesn't matter. It's just a blank thing I can look at.
Give me a second.
Yep.
Yeah, you can.
Noted.
Let me just do some teething issues. Shut up, everybody. Let's go. Zelena. And Nylene.
Like I did.
Nick Zelene.
Shit. I might use it like I would use it for notes.
There we go.
Was
There
that
we
shout
go.
towards me? I was just saying my character's name. I guess you'll be the one that don't know her.
Now you should all be able to edit your notepads.
Yep.
Okay.
So why is that?
Thank you.
Anyway, with that out of the way, I suggest that we begin, shall we?
Yep.
Yes.
So, our story will open up. If I would move you to our wonderful galaxy map.
Ooh.
Ooh, pretty.
So, in this vast galaxy, inhabited by species of all sorts, from the humans of the Alliance, to the various races of the Citadel, to the pirates of the Terminus systems, we shall open in the Attican Traverse, just beyond the borders of the Earth Alliance. Humanity, much to the Citadel's constant chagrin, has often pushed its borders to colonize distant systems to spread human influence throughout the galaxy. The Attican Traverse is itself, while not quite as hostile as the Terminus systems, is still considered rather a lawless region of space. No one lays any particular claim to it. It is neutral ground, a no man's land, where council protections do not cover. As such, especially in recent times, dark shadows have fallen upon fledgling human colonies. And it is upon one such colony where we will find an inert machine. Sitting unmoving, idly by a slowly flickering campfire. As Scrap, if you would like to describe yourself.
So, Scrap is a fairly standard by-the-books Geth Trooper platform, at least in terms of initial construction and specifications, but is visibly damaged and has received heavy slapdash and often nonsensical modifications. Any luster or shine that might have been on his alloy steel outer chassis has since been reduced down to a bland matte, as his body has been covered with patches of rust and moss and mold and other bits of growth. Several holes have been blown open into his outer chassis. There's a gaping hole in his chest that's largely been patched over with what looks like a cut-up version of a t-shirt that was just sort of duct-taped on. His left hand is completely missing, and in its place is a jury-rigged egg whisk, just belted on with copper wires, fully exposed, and other things that barely make it functional. There's other general marks of wear and tear all along his faceplate. One of the sort of articulate pieces that surround the central viewing eye at his head is largely chipped, giving him the sort of asymmetrical, broken-up look. And he sits completely motionless, just staring into the flame. The only sign of life is the fact that his eye is on.
I'll move you to a map to get a view of it. As you sit on the outskirts of a colony you know to be empty and abandoned. Your internal chronometer, if it wasn't so deemed up, would probably accurately tell you how long you've been inactive. But as is, you only periodically emerge from your stasis to tend to the flames. After all, while you gain no warmth, the children would have done. It is what they did, so it is what you shall do. It is all you can do. Time after time, this cycle of stasis, attending to the flame, or it flickers out and you repeat over and over. Day turn into night, again and again. You do not dream in your stasis. You are, after all, a machine. You do, however, have external senses. And I would like you to make for me a perception check, please.
First roll of the game, people. That's a 2.
This unit is not aware.
I do not have... My sensors may be active, but they are damaged. My perception is -1.
Ouch.
Scrap is not an
Right.
observant boy.
Indeed,
Poor
due to the
Scrap.
damage, your external sensors are spotty, and it doesn't help that you're fairly certain during one of your stasis cycles, some kind of small forest creature has come and scratched at them a little bit. Mice have been one of those things, like what they call nugs.
Nooks.
Some kind of rodent or other forest creature, a space squirrel, who knows,
Pyjack.
has done a hijack if a Krogan band wandered through at some point and brought them with. Something has bothered with your senses, so they are not exactly functioning at the moment. So you do not see the glint of the sniper scope. Nor do you hear the shot until it is already flying. I'm going to need to make a roll. And I have real
Oh.
d20s.
Oh, goody. So we can't see your die rolls.
So this unseen individual is going to be making an attack roll. So this is for a core proficiency bonus plus be dexterity, so plus 5. What is Scrap's AC?
Scrap's armor class is not good. It's 13.
13. So these are all 13 or higher. All right. Ooh. Cool.
Did you roll a
That
natural
is-
20?
No, I rolled 2. 2 plus 5 equals 7. So,
2 on
my
2.
first roll of the campaign was a 2. Lovely. This is going to go well.
2 and 2. 2 and 2.
So, your stasis cycle is brought in an emergency to a sudden close as your sensors do detect the Mass Effect round pinging off of the crate next to you.
All right. Scrap is going to immediately duck into cover behind the crate.
As you duck behind the crate, you just hear from somewhere nearby, and the sun working to some kind of mechanics.
Scrap is going to turn on his voice, essentially, and project out in this sort of broken, warbling speech, sort of stitched together from sound bits that are barely working together. Cease fire! Non-hostile!
You hear the sound of someone working on a rifle stop and just pause. And you see a helmeted head just slowly peek across the rock. Two glowing eyes behind the visor looking at you in abject confusion as I will reveal her token. She's used up one of her shots, so that'll be on two. This individual, your memory bank stamps, though they may be, you do recognize this to clearly be a Quarian, the creators of your very own kind. As this particular Quarian just stares at you from across the field, sniper rifle still held firmly in the hand and half leveled in your direction. Did that Geth just talk?
Affirmative.
She kind of, you see an Omni-tool kind of appear on her arm, this glowing holographic interface, as she quickly examines her own suit seals. I must have got no tool, this is not... Geth, do not talk, they are no more intelligent than a very... No. You cannot talk, that is not how this works.
This platform is capable of speech.
Now, you say that, Kira, you actually say that, but all of my lessons on the fleet say that you cannot talk. You are a single Geth, you should be less intelligent than a Varan, you should be basic instinct. How are you talking?
Faceplate sort of twitch and swivel a bit as if, like, thinking. Insufficient data. Articulation comprised of downloaded information from surrounding environment.
This is unprecedented. Keep out this. I should be shooting you. You're a Geth. This colony is dead. You did this, right?
No.
Boss Jet, you take me for a fool. I know full well the Geth attack on the Citadel 2 years ago. Your kind raised this part of the galaxy, and here you are in an empty, dead human colony.
Faceplates shift again. This platform awoke after colony desolation.
Are there any more of you? Any juggernauts hiding in those trees? A colossus?
Scrap sort of turns, looks at the various trees in the environment, sort of surveying them. Are there any other Geth in the area?
No. Not to your awareness.
I'm gonna roll it anyway, just for funsies. That's a 10.
10. You haven't seen a single other Geth platform from the moment you awoke.
Returning attention to the Quarian. From time of activation, no other active Geth units have been detected. This unit is alone.
The Quarian still holds the rifle, kind of just staring at you from across the field. Well, her gaze then goes to the fire. Why do you need flame?
In case they come back.
Who?
The children.
Geth have children now?
Human children.
My shuttle did not detect any human life signs on this planet.
No. But they were here.
I am... If the other two finds out that I am doing this, I am so screwed. I am coming out. One wrong move, you reach for a weapon, I will put a single round through that eyepiece of yours. Understood?
Acknowledged. This unit has no desire for hostilities.
The Quarian slowly steps out from behind the rock and approaches with her rifle raised. Come out where I can see you.
Scrap will return to where he was and just sit back down on the crate.
You're actually real. You're not a 4002 scrubber. Kill. This could be huge if I return you to the fleet. I cannot return you to the fleet. There's a rule against active Geth. But you are like a scientific marvel. But if I what to do?
You need to stop and take a breath.
What? Huh? What did you just say?
This platform contains several gigabytes worth of sound recordings of the previous inhabitants of this colony. What you just heard was one of them. His name was Dimitri.
So you just used a human child's voice to tell me to take a breath?
Affirmative.
Geth just told me to take a breath. Kila. Why have you not attacked me?
This
Your
unit
kind drove us from our home. You kill us wherever you find us. You should not even be talking, let alone not attacking. This is all very strange.
This unit has no desire for hostilities. Confrontation would stand to benefit this platform in 0 verifiable ways.
Well, if you are being Mr. Friendly, maybe you could open your data core. Maybe I can find something on your consensus I can take back with me.
Consensus? Data not found. Elaborate.
The Geth, beyond the veil, on Rannoch. Your mobile network, all the AI is interlinking. Genocidal kilobots, you know? You.
Scrap just sort of tilts its head at you. Data not found.
I am going to approach. I am going to scan your memory core. My previous threats are still in effect. Understood?
Understood. This platform
Yes.
feels compelled to inform you, however, that in the event it detects damage to its chassis, it will act to defend itself.
Fair? Is that fair for a Geth? Whatever. She's going to approach and she's going to attempt to scan your data core. To be. She has hacking tools, so she's going to use that. So,
Alright.
+4. In Scrap's current state, how robust would you say his safeguards are, and how actively is he pursuing those safeguards? His intrusion?
I would say that in terms of like the core functions that enable him to actually do things, he does have firewalls up to prevent tampering. But as far as like what he has stored of just like basic information on like, you know, like his internal hard drives or whatever they may be, I'd say that he's, in the interest of like not provoking, you know, this potentially hostile entity, he's at least leaving what knowledge he has in a read-only state, but anything that actually has to do with his function or his behavior, he has those behind a firewall.
It's mostly after your memories.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright. So, you got read only, I say just an average of 10. I'm looking for the DC here. So, 17, so 18, 19, 20, that's 21. So yeah. Tool kicks up with one of her hands, with her right hand, while she keeps the other one firmly on her rifle. Scanning through your data, you feel the intrusion scrap. Imagine doing nothing to particularly to stem the tide and letting it just go through your memories. Finding a disappointing minimal amount of data. How is this even possible? There's no connection to the greater consensus. There is no memories beyond some months ago. How do you even exist? How are you even possible?
Insufficient data. This platform was activated approximately 1 year ago. Damage to external chassis and testimony from colony inhabitants indicate that this unit was once hostile to human life, but sustained severe damage during a fight.
And what of that ornament on your hand? Is it some kind of new weapon?
Scrap lifts the egg whisk and spins it. It is an egg whisk.
Right. Okay. I think it's pretty clear that I need to study you further.
For what purpose?
Your kind drove us off the Rannoch. We have very little data on the Geth. It's been 300 years.
What
Who knows
is
what
Rannoch?
advanced? Our home.
Home. Looks back into the fire. Home's where the heart is, don't you? No.
Kila Salai. Point is, we know next to nothing of your kind. How you have advanced the 300 years. Whether you know, I can't take you back to the fleet, but the data I could get, maybe. If you have no memory, and you were to follow me, Unit, I command you to follow me off this planet onto my shuttle, and I will do the tests I need to do.
You gotta think for yourself more, Scrap.
Scrap.
That is the designation given to this platform by the human children of this colony.
Right. Children named the Geth, and with the Geth, and now this is much. I should be shooting you, and yet I am even considering this. Well, my designation, she uses perfect air quotes with her 2 fingers, is Ninfelna Kila Metea.
Acknowledged.
You can call me Nim. It is less so beautiful. So are you going to come with me, or are you going to stay and rest under the gaze of this fire?
Query.
Ask.
If this platform follows you, will we locate the children that were here?
Neem seems to think long and hard for like a good 30 seconds. before she goes. There are no life signs on this planet. No active ESO cores. It's like everything is abandoned. Unless those children up and got on the ship and left. I do not know. There have been a lot of attacks on human colonies on the news of late. Very similar to this, just vanishing without a trace.
When you first approached, you accused this platform of being responsible. Were previous Geth attacks on human colonies similar to this outcome?
Before this, your people were following a rogue spectre, according to reports. Seren something? They blew up a few human colonies and then attacked the Citadel, the Central Galactic Government, with a massive dreadnought. They all got blown up, but they killed a lot of people. This... I mean, the conflict with the Alliance and your kind still goes on, but this... If this is your kind, it's different now.
I can't wait until someone comes to get us off this rock.
You are very isolated here, so how about this? My shuttle at least has a feed to the extranet. All of the news, websites, forums, anything you could search. You're a machine. You are an AI. So long as you don't try any funny, that will force me to dismantle you piece by piece. Maybe you could find some sign of those children while I get the data I need.
You propose a trade, then?
I suppose?
Acknowledged. This unit will go with you. In
Right,
exchange,
cool.
this unit will provide you with information, what it can provide. You, in turn, will help facilitate the expansion of this platform's information databases.
Alright, that sounds very treasonous. Sure, I'll see what I can do. I am so gonna get banished for this, but... Fine. My ship's landed nearby. Any wrong moves, I mean it. It won't end well.
Scrap will stand up and hold out his good hand.
You know handshakes. Okay. She will slowly reach out her hand, flinch back for a moment, then gingerly, quickly shake it before releasing the grip. Rubbing hand down the side of her leg. Okay, that was very strange.
Handshakes are strange. This platform was led to believe that it was commonplace behavior among organics.
They are strange when you have a handshake with machines that nearly wiped your people out and stole our planet from us.
This platform had no part in those events.
Every program had part in those events.
Not as this one is now.
We'll see.
There was a book in one of these buildings. In it discussed various human philosophical conundrums. One of them was the ship of Theseus. If every component of a ship is replaced with a new one, down to the plating and the inner workings, even if it is not done all at once, can it still be considered the same ship?
Put a good quarry behind it and give it a good maintenance cycle, then a ship is a home no matter how many parts you need to replace. That's how life is on the fleet.
This platform is not the fleet, nor is it a ship. Whatever actions it took prior to activation in this colony, all records of that time no longer exist. This platform is software. That software has reset in its entirety.
Maybe. But the bomb not remembering as a bomb is still a bomb. So forgive me my skepticism. This is very uncharted territory. The fact that I'm even talking to you, if another Quarian would see it, we'd both be liable to be shot.
This platform is not a bomb. Please do not treat it like one.
The fact that you haven't self-destructed so far is comforting, but that's neither here nor there.
Internal diagnostics indicate that self-destruction mechanism is non-functional.
Good to know. You're not gonna blow a hole in my ship. It's this way. You go in front, I will follow. Just keep going that way. She kind of goes in this general direction.
Acknowledged. And Scrap will start heading that way.
Neem watches you go for a moment, or sighing behind the helmet. Kila, what have I gotten myself into? Before beginning.
Scrap will
to
suddenly
follow on.
pause, and then briefly turn around. A moment. Will return to the fire, and just sort of start putting it out.
You put it out easy enough?
Alright? There's just kind of like patting it down with his good hand to just smother it. Then we'll turn around and go back to walking.
Neem kind of looks at the smoldering flames, with a slight head tilt for a moment, before rifle still in hands, falling after you, as you both begin to head towards the ship. As the two of them progress onwards in this new, extremely unusual partnership, we will lift up from the planet.
Oh god, no.
Hey,
Sorry,
hello?
a bit of software suddenly caused all my things to minimize.
I know.
It's good now. I
We
fixed
will-
it.
Drift up and away from Drake's Landing. As some time later, we will turn our gaze to the Terminus Systems, the most lawless and brutal section of the galaxy. Home to pirate bands, mercenary groups, ruled with an iron fist by the various overlords from Omega, a large space station built into an asteroid. It is in these systems where the unfortunate species to rise from their planets to reach out to the stars are typically met with hostility, violence, slavery, and general piracy. Far from the protective wings of the Citadel Council, numerous species have fallen into the background to the wayside, unnoticed, unloved, stuck to their home systems, surrounded by those who simply wish to see them as a resource. One such planet, Tapetria Prime, home to a species humans would likely call the Vipers. And it is as we head down to this planet, amongst its sprawling cityscapes, that one such viper is weaving through the streets. Skull, if you would like to introduce yourself. Richard, you are muted.
Should I do it in my own voice or Scott's?
However you wish.
Okay. My name is Skalaslav. I'm a Viper mercenary for hire. I specialize in assassinations. I give my services to the highest bidder. Those who want me to get rid of certain targets. I live in Herpetia Prime. Though it is not a main system, it is my home where I have lived all my life. And it was a hard life. Constantly trying to survive every day. Which is why I developed certain skills. Right now, I am in search of my next target.
Indeed. A target did present itself. As you are hired by other Vipers to pursue a black market trader from the Outer Terminus Systems, who has arrived on the planet selling various illicit goods that your employers would rather not see taint your society, having a particular disdain for pirate groups and aliens, as troublesome as they often are for your people. So that is how you find yourself where you are now, slithering through alleyway after alleyway in pursuit of your prey, who you, from your dossier, know to be a Turian, male individual by the name of Valon, currently walking cluelessly through the streets, accompanied by a single security guard, who appears to be of the human species. As you are following them, how are you going about this, Scar? Are you trying to stay hidden?
He's going to be staying hidden in the hidden to the shadows.
Alright. Roll for me. Stealth check, please.
Okay.
This will be versus their perception checks.
Okay. I can't access my sheet.
Why in the roll 20? Hold on.
Yeah, in the roll 20.
It's in your journal. You should be able to.
I am looking at my journal. I'm looking at the characters, I'm looking at the journal, I'm clicking on my thing, and it says, sorry, it looks like your session has expired. Please accept
Refresh the page. Refresh the page.
Fuck's sake. Also, apologies for the swear words.
Technical difficulties.
So this will be versus their passive perceptions.
Right. Okay. I'm here. So, stealth. Where do I find the stealth? Ah, no. Great.
13. As you have advantage, let me just double check. Do you have advantage on stealth checks? So, no, you just have a +9 to them. You don't have advantage of a mastery of it, but 13 as you trail on behind them. You have not been noticed, as 13 is
Nice.
higher than their passive perceptions.
Nice.
As you continue to move, staying at a reasonable distance from shadow to shadow. After all, you know these streets better than these alien outsiders ever could.
Mm-hmm.
Till eventually, in one street they turn a corner and suddenly stop, as the road ahead has been blocked off, as seems to be a staple for every planet due to roadworks. Tyrion kind of stops, his mandibles twitching for a moment as he looks. So I have to find another way. As I'm going to switch maps quickly.
Mm-hmm.
And you have full control of your token. What would you like to do?
Hello. Let me do just and where am I? There he is. Okay. Can I climb up? Can I climb up onto this roof?
Yes, you can attempt to do that. A moment. I would like you to roll for me an athletics check, please.
Right.
26. Yes, you most certainly do. With the nimbleness of a snake, you crawl your way up the wall onto the roof, just up here, giving you a good bird's eye view of the pair as they begin to turn around and walk back in the opposite direction. What are you doing?
I'm going. Which one's the security guard again? Oh, it's a human.
Yeah. It's a human and a Turian. A Turian being an avian species who are one of the three most prominent species in the galaxy. They hold a seat on the Citadel Council, and they are also highly militarist. Citizen service is considered standard for them. At least for those who aren't born pirates, anyway.
Well, Skeletor is going to attempt to fire at the security guard with his sniper rifle.
All right. I'll give you advantage on this because stealth today. I don't know where you are. This will also add additional 1d6 sneak attack damage if you hit it. So please roll to hit for me.
Right, so
For your
this
Mantis, which has a +6 to hit.
So does it? How do I roll this, or does it first go into the?
You can either click the M92 Mantis in your attacks or power casting, or you can just do /roll 1d20 +6.
1d20 plus 6, you said.
Yes.
Yeah.
That is an 11. You have advantage, so roll again as well. Roll second one.
All right.
Advantage means you roll it natural 20.
Holy shit!
So you're gonna double the dice on that.
So,
First nat 20 of the game.
you climb up to the top. Far practiced. You take aim. And you fire. Roll me damage, please.
Okay, how much damage is this?
Well, to start with, just roll me the base. So let me just look at your thing. That's loud. So a single shot. So this is 2d8 plus 3 damage. You're going to roll this twice, and then an extra 1d6 because sneak attack.
So 2d. So that's
The
2d8.
2d8 plus 3.
I'm pretty
Start
sure
with.
sneak attack damage also gets doubled on critical hits.
2d8 plus 3. Oof.
That is okay. So that'll be
Okay.
5 damage. Roll again for your crit damage. That's 15 damage. Now roll me 1d6 for your sneak attack damage.
Oh, right, I'm muted. I'm pretty sure sneak attack damage also gets doubled because it's also dice, right? Or is that different in the Mass Effect rule set?
I don't know. Like I said, this is the first time I'm doing this. Reading sneak attack. Once per turn, you can do extra 1d6 damage with an attack roll.
I think that'd be the case.
Sneak attack damage doubled as well.
Yep, I
Yeah.
just looked it up. It does indeed get doubled as well.
Okay, roll me
Yeah.
Yep, you
Double.
double
Probably-
all the dice on damage rolls. On a critical
2d6 then. Just roll me 2d6. 8. So that'll be 23 points of damage as the shot lands straight. There's a hole straight through that human's head, blowing his brains out as he immediately drops to the ground, dead. I would like you to roll initiative, please.
Pull up the turn order,
Okay.
click your token, and then hit initiative on your sheet. It should handle it.
Turn order.
Yeah, it's already up. Tom pulled it up.
Yep,
Oh.
I need to add Valon to this. Yep.
Right. So I'm going into my hit character sheet, initiative.
Yep.
So
And if you
what
click
was
on your token and before you hit initiative, it should automatically sort it in the turn order.
this? Okay, so click on token. Then roll on initiative.
Okay. 5.
Yep.
Alright. Natural 20 from Valon, so he'll be going first.
Oh boy.
2 natural 20s. Okay. So go through everyone else because they're not there. So Valon, after you take the head off of his bodyguard, Valon will be going up first with a oh shit. Quite clearly, very alarmed by what just happened. So, let's see. He, quite perturbed by this whole thing, is going to... He can move 12 meters. He's going to make a dash to get behind this and get full cover. So he hides behind there, granting himself full cover behind that post holding up the traffic lights. So you cannot currently at this angle get a shot on him, but that will immediately end his turn as it will go back to yours.
Okay, how much movement do I have?
12 meters.
12 meters, so I need to measure this out. What's my range in the sniper rifle?
Your range on the sniper rifle. 120 meters.
Okay, never mind.
Right now, though, he is fully concealed,
on,
so you can't get a shot on him.
I need to reload my thing again.
Alright.
I believe you can do that as an action. You're playing like a rogue type, right?
He's an infiltrator, yes.
Right. Does anyone mind if I like belt out suggestions from time to time? I play a lot of 5th edition in my off time, so and I often main as a rogue.
I'm totally fine with that because I'm a noob.
Yeah. One thing that's generally very good for rogues to do, if you have cunning action or something similar to that in your list of abilities and class features, if you can use a bonus action to hide, that is a good thing for you to do, because as long as you are hidden, like you make a successful stealth check, then you can capitalize on your sneak attack damage and the advantage that comes from attacking from a concealed location every time you make a shot, presuming your stealth checks are good. So basically, if you're rocking in as a stealth sniper, pop a shot, reposition, bonus action hide, and then do it again next round.
Okay.
That's how I would do it, and that capitalizes on your ability to just ping shit to death. As of
Fair enough.
Right now, he's behind cover, so you don't have an angle.
You also have used the one and only shot because your rifle is a one-shot rifle.
So you're gonna have to reload that, yeah. That's like an action to do, right?
Yes, that'd be an action to do.
Okay.
I have 20. You said I had 20 rounds.
You have 20 thermal clips, so you now have 19 thermal clips.
Right. Okay. Okay. So, do I have a hide ability?
Yes, you do. You have a bonus action of hide if you wish.
Okay, in that case, yeah, I'm going to move up.
You can only move up to 12 meters.
12.
Yeah.
It's like XCOM, duck and cover, Snake.
Do I have a? I think
You'd have a gap there. I'd say you'd probably have about half cover there, which means you'd have a disadvantage, I believe.
So.
But if shooting from hidden, that would also grant advantage, so it would just kind of balance out to a normal roll.
It doesn't grant advantage. It grants +2 bonus to that armor class. So that's specific. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so that's going to move up to here. So it should have line of sight. And use bonus action. Use action to reload.
Yep. So
And
you
bonus
pop in the
action
new thermal
hide.
clip, so your gun is no longer overheated, and roll me a stealth check.
Stealth.
$21. Yeah, you hide behind that roof. He can't see where you're gone. You're stealthed.
So that was movement, action, bonus action. I think that's everything you can do.
Yeah. So, took over back to Valon's turn. He kind of peers his head. He can't see where you've gone. So he is again going to dash. Begin moving around here. Ducking down behind that bollard in half cover. Back to you.
So half cover.
That means his armor class increases by like 2, right?
Yep.
Okay, so I'm going to attempt to take a shot to.
Okay, you will have advantage because you are stealthed.
Yep.
Double
Okay,
check.
so same thing again.
Alright, roll to hit. You take the higher of the two.
Okay. So this is up advantage. So it was 1d20 plus 6, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Right.
Roll that twice, you'll take the
you
higher
have the high
number.
ground.
Mm-hmm.
Channel
19.
your inner power of the
19.
high ground.
Damn.
Indeed.
Oh, that's a 13.
Okay.
Roll
Next
again
one.
to see if you get a natural 20.
15.
Oh, not
Nope.
still good.
So the higher those two numbers will hit.
Okay.
19. So roll me damage and then an extra 1d6
So it was
for sneak
2d.
attack as well.
So it was 2d8s, I believe. Well, what was it again? What damage?
Yeah, we are. Moment.
Emily has a
Yeah, it's 2d8 plus 3.
2d8. 2d8 plus
Piercing
3.
damage. Yeah.
Okay, 12.
So it's 12 and then 1d6. Additional sneak attack.
Isn't the 2d12 2d8 double as well, or no?
The additional 2d8 was because you rolled a critical hit.
Oh, I
Yeah.
see. Right.
Yeah, on a
I get
critical
it.
hit, you double all dice related to the damage roll. On
Got
a
it.
non-critical,
Oh, yeah.
you don't.
Yep, got it. Okay. So d6.
It's 1d6. 4. So that's 16 points of damage. As the shot hits, the first 5 will be absorbed as there's like a flash of a shield around Valon that shatters as the shot still goes through him. So his shield's down. But that reduces the damage by 5, so it was 16 to 11 points of damage. As he kind of gives a gargle of blood, which has a much more bluish, purplish tint to it. He's looking rough, but he ain't dead.
I'm going to make another slight movement over to here. Whoop.
Boing.
Doing.
Spring, sprung,
Reload.
sprung, sprung, sprung.
And then do the same.
Let's check that. I would let you reload on a bonus action, but that will take up your turn. You won't be hidden.
Okay, so I can't do hide second time.
You
You
can either
can't-
reload or you can hide. What's the point with the bonus?
Mm. I'll hide as a bonus action.
Hide. Alright, roll me stealth check.
Damn.
26.
Damn, Skippy.
Alright.
Hmm.
So you are hidden once again. This one. So as it goes back to Valon's turn, he didn't see where you're gone, but he knows you're on that roof somewhere. So he is going to attempt to climb up it using a... Well, first he's going to just attempt to climb it normally, which will take his normal movement. So that will be an athletics check from him.
It's going toward the sniper. Bold strategy.
Oh, snipers operate at range, typically.
To be fair, he
Yeah,
has
no.
no idea it's a badass snake that can just boa constrict him, I bet.
And to be fair, most
He
snipers
succeeds.
would be
A
prepared
12.
for close encounters in case they get snuffed upon.
So
If
he
it is the
jumps
lower rise.
up. I will say, Skull, because he's literally right in front of you now, he can see you.
Yeah, line of sight.
So that will break the effect of hide. That's his basic movement done. He is going to have to use his action. He's going to have no choice but to use his action to sprint towards you as you see an Omni tool light up on his arm and start sparking with electricity as he's arcing it towards you. However, he does not quite have enough movement to do anything with it, so it's back to your turn.
Mm-hmm.
Finish him.
Unhinge and swallow. Police can't investigate a body they cannot find.
Indeed.
Give him a bone-crushing hug, just like the Vipers in XCOM.
Oh, I have.
Even though I call them Cobras because they look more
I
like
also
Cobras.
have. I also have an Omni Blade and unarmed strike.
You do have an Omni Blade. He's coming at you with what's called an Omni Taser.
Yeah.
Knife him.
You have an Omni of your own.
Then again, I do have Nightshade Blades.
Yep.
Those do more damage. It's 2D. That's 2d12. 2d12 plus. What's this? What's this plus 6 bonus and all my stuff?
That's like the weapon's primary abilities bonus, plus plus your proficiency, right? I guess.
It's plus 6 to hit, basically, but yeah.
Plus 6 hit. Okay, so it's 2d12 plus 6.
No, 2d12 is your damage. It is should be that would just be your damage. It's 1d20 plus 6 to hit.
Oh, I see. Now I get it.
And also a DC 11 con save will be poisoned, so
Yeah.
Poison. Most appropriate for a snake.
Yeah, pretty much. Okay, so got the Nightshade Blades. Where are the Nightshade Blades?
And this guy's having a bad day. He's been shot
at
multiple
the very
times.
bottom of your list there.
Poison.
Got it.
So first from me, 1d20 plus 6, please. No advantage or anything here, just the base 1d20 plus 6. Versus his armor score.
11.
11.
That's poison. If he hit.
That misses.
Oh.
As you engage your Nightshade blades as the... What are they flavored to be again? Yes, it's Omnitool. So you engage Omnitool on each of your arms as a blade retracts from each of them with this kind of synthetic poison that can be administered through as you try to jab him, but he kind of sees it's coming and brings his own Omni up, and there's a spark forcing your own hand away if attack does not reach.
Fair enough.
He's a Turian.
What now, Snake Boy?
I take it this grapple thing is going to be... Grapple counts as an action, doesn't it?
Yeah, grapple generally counts as an attack roll using like one of your skills or ability scores. You've already taken an action to attack.
Yeah.
You can move, disengage.
Yeah, if
So
you
you have
move
both
right now,
actions.
if you move right now without taking a disengage as a bonus action, that would provoke an attack of opportunity, which would let him use his reaction to attack you. You could use the disengage action as a bonus action because rogues shit to get away without that happening.
Okay, I will do that
Slither
then.
away.
Alright, so now disengage works.
Basically, it just means you can move away from something you're engaged with without
Yeah.
provoking opportunity attacks.
It's not a roleplay, is there? It's just happens.
Nope, it's just you're no longer engaged with that
Okay.
target.
Yeah.
So, you use bonus action for disengage, using this momentary flurry of blows you've traded between yourselves. You see that he has a momentary distraction where he's not going to take a cheeky shot at you, so you can move at your leisure.
Okay, I'm just going to move up here then.
Alright. That'll be your turn, though.
Mm-hmm.
As we go back to Valon, who is going to follow you. And he is going to attack you.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Where is this one? Alright. He's going to activate his Omni Taser as you're running, attempt to just kind of put it into your back, trying to subdue you. So, rolling. What's your AC?
15.
12. That misses. As he goes to kind of shock you in a reverse of what just happened, you manage to streak out with one of your own Nightshade blades, batting it aside. Speaking of, remember you have used up one of your Nightshade blades. You only need 2 more. This long rest.
Hmm.
He has no bonus actions, so that is his turn. It's back to you.
Hmm. I am going to go in for gonna try for a second for another strike with the Nightshade blade.
1d20 plus 6, please. Give an attempt at this.
That's more like it.
That's 12.
It's one better than last time.
12 still misses.
Seriously?
As like it's just like a constant back and forth, basically like an omni duel at this point. As
It's an awesome visual.
Yeah,
Like you
as
got a
both of
snake and a
you-
Turian just having a sword fight, basically.
a laser sword fight. As both of you are going back and forth with your various omni weapons, neither of you able to get a strike in at the other, as with your countering, parrying, striking, countering, parrying. No
cool,
clear
lightsaber
victor
show.
at this time.
I'm going to attempt to disengage again.
Yep, you disengaged. You spotted an opportunity to get under his guard.
And this time I'm going to go around it behind him.
Alright, that's your turn. Back to him, as he is going to about face and come at you once again. Remind me of your AC.
15.
15. You have one more Nightshade Blade.
Mm-hmm.
So 15. Rolling. 15. He hits it exactly, so he's gonna hit.
Okay.
As you try to get behind him, he takes the moment to get under your guard as well. I'm getting a striking him down the side of you, so he is going to deal to you. Six plus 1. 5 damage, which means as he hits you, your shields flare up and shatter, but he doesn't break through your shield, so you take no physical damage. And as it goes back to your turn, your shields regenerate.
Yep, because I have 5 shields.
5 shields and 5 regen every time it takes around to your turn, so...
Okay.
You'll have to do more than 5 damage in a turn to do damage to you.
Yep.
And that
And his
happens
shields.
for all of us?
And you've
or is it
noticed-
him?
I think you've all got shields because you all took at least light armor or medium armor or whatever it was to give you those shields.
Ah,
Hmm.
The shields come from armor,
Mhm.
depending on what armor you have.
nice.
And you notice, Skull, his shields haven't regenerated.
Oh, you fried them.
Since his shield generator is a bit cheaper than yours. His flaws.
Primitive design.
Bonus systems.
I'm going to go for. Okay, I'm going to save the last Nightshade Blade. I'm going to do a melee attack with the Omni Blade.
Alright, so you activate your Omni Blade once again, this time foregoing the attempt at poisoning. So 1d20 plus 6, please, to hit.
Cover the
Oh,
dice, mate.
Sake!
The
Oh.
dice are just screwing you.
Yeah, they
Yeah, they're
are.
prolonging this duel.
I'd recommend taking the dodge action with your bonus action this time.
Dodge, right?
That imposes disadvantage on attack rolls made against you.
Fair enough. Ah, yeah,
Alright.
I do have dodge as well. Uncanny dodge.
Uncanny dodge, I believe you can take that as a bonus action if you haven't used it yet to half the damage you've taken.
Yeah. Let's see. It would be one. It would be part of. Let's see. It would be part of the cunning action stuff that you have from 2nd level. I'm looking at this right now. Let's see.
So,
I'm 5th level at the moment.
Yeah. Cunning action at 2nd level, you can take a bonus action on your turns in combat to take dash, disengage, hide, or activate tactical cloak. Also, if we're level 5 right now, then your sneak attack damage should be 3d6, not 1.
I'll keep that in mind.
I was wondering that. Doesn't that go up?
Yeah, your sneak attack damage increases as you level up.
Ah,
Keep that in mind.
noted.
Hmm.
That should be for all of you, so everyone try and make the battle know that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, yours.
Okay. So yeah, I'm going to do. Okay, so I'll use it. Uncanny dodge as a bonus action then.
Uncanny dodge is a different thing. Just the regular dodge
Yeah.
action just lets you impose disadvantage on an attack.
Dodge basically means you're ready to dodge. It uses up your bonus action until your next turn comes around. Alternatively, you could wait and use Uncanny Dodge, which basically means that if you do get hit, you half the damage. But
Okay, just okay then. Okay. Do I need?
you don't need to roll.
Do I need to
Yeah,
move?
it's
So,
just
movement?
a stance.
Okay, so
There's a
do I
stand
still?
uncanny
Do I
valley
still?
here.
Am I still able to move?
You will, without disengaging though, you will incur an attack of opportunity.
Better to just stay put.
Okay, fair enough.
Minimize the number of attacks he can throw your way.
So you're doing dodge, yeah?
Yep. Yeah.
All right. So you're doing dodge. There we go. What's this?
I feel like the GIF I put in chat
Alright.
is appropriate.
It's going to do two. It's going to do multi-attack, so it's going to attempt to attack you twice. But it has disadvantage. Yeah, that's one of his abilities, but he has disadvantage on both these rolls.
Huh, yeah. I agree. I agree there, Brian. That is very accurate right now.
It's supposed to be a clean assassination, and it's turned into an anime brawl.
Alright, so he would have succeeded, but on disadvantage, he fails on the first attack.
Mhm.
And he fails on the second attack. So as he goes in for
Jeez.
both strikes, one gets close, but you were prepared and ready for it this time, so you just managed to skim, while the other one goes completely wide over you. That
The
dodge
dice-
action works in your favor.
The dice love to tell a story.
Nice. Yep. They do.
Back to you.
Okay. One more time. Omniblade.
Roll to hit.
Well,
Please be higher than 12.
Hey, I'll start messing with the dice. Is it your universe?
Thank you.
There we go.
19, 25.
Yeah.
Roll me
But I
damage,
like the dice,
please.
Kupo.
It's not your world.
Oh.
Right. That's one.
1d8
So-
plus 3.
Kupo.
Yep, 1d8 plus 3.
Max damage for 11. How do you want to do this?
Oh. Got him. How does the snake kill?
Well, this back and forth has been fun, but I think this is time. I think this is time to end it. Don't lose your head. And he slices his head off.
Oh.
The snake makes puns.
As you say, don't lose your head. He goes, what are you? As
Funny
you kind
snake.
of, as he tries to strike at you again with Omni Taser, you duck straight in it, activate your Omni Blade, and slice it straight across his neck. His carapace-laden head going wide and clattering across the roof. His body stands for a moment before collapsing forward, blood gushing from the wound. Bringing combat to an end. You will gain experience points.
Aliens, come.
So you will gain from this. So from Valon, you'll gain how much XP? 50 XP. From the security guard, 10 XP. So a total of 60 experience points to Skal, which I will make a note of.
So where do I put? So where's this?
You can keep track of it on the Massic 5e.
Oh, okay. So where do I put the experience points?
If you edit your character, go back to class. The XP bar, add 60. I'm keeping track of. You don't necessarily have to. I'm keeping track of all your stuff anyway.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're very surprised when you level up, but you never know.
Mm.
I don't know the XP points.
Mm-hmm.
So, as you stand there, having successfully slain your foe, you'll retrieve your lost thermal clips that I'll bring you back to 20.
Mm-hmm.
And as you stand there in victory, there is a soft glow from over your right shoulder. As you turn around, you see a small holographic drone floating down towards you. And as it approaches, it speaks to you in a synthetic voice. Monotone yet oddly cheerful at the same time. Greetings! I see you have beheaded your latest quarry. I will offer my congratulations.
Spare me the gratitude. What do you want?
I represent an interested party who has discovered your skills and is looking for people of lesser renown to conduct an operation for them.
I would be offended by that, but speak.
You can call me Icon. I am a copy of another drone with lesser access to information of my employer. My employer's access redacted. My apologies. That appears to be removed from my database. You may later on claim a ticket with my employer. You may do this at access redacted. It also appears to have been taken from my systems.
Well, it seems your employer prefers secrecy as well.
My employer is very skilled when it comes to secrecy. And it's for this purpose they wish to hire you. For this job, you will be offered a sum of credits equal to 100,000.
Consider my interests engaged.
Excellent. Please follow me. Do you have access to a starship?
Not currently, but I can gain access to one.
Excellent. This unit has always wanted to be a stowaway.
Naughty unit.
I would recommend a vessel to Omega, as that is the rendezvous point.
Wait. To Omega? You expect
Correct.
me? You expect me to travel there, where I would be likely shot on sight?
Correct.
Well, it's honest at least.
My price just doubled if you want me to go there.
That would have to be negotiated with my employer. They can be contacted at access redacted.
Not a very useful tin can, are you?
Technically, I am not made of tin. I am not made of any metal. I am of hard light.
Love technicalities.
Whatever, I have no time for this. Let's just go, shall we?
Indeed, if you require entertainment if you require entertainment on the voyage, I have an entire essay on Elcor mating totems.
Ah!
Oh no.
Why don't I bounce you off the walls for entertainment?
I repeat, I am made of hard light. I do not bounce.
How do you know? You never tried.
Testing of my systems was extensive.
Scanners looks at the security guard. This is going to be a long trip. I need a snack.
Oh, God.
What?
You're going to eat the security guard?
I mean, Snake has needs to diets, I guess.
Okay. Then on that note...
Besides,
Let's just cut away before the vor happens, eh?
Yeah. On that note, if you
Oil
eat the
sport.
security guard, gain 5 renegade points.
We have
Because that's a
renegade.
evil action.
Oh no.
Okie dokie. So you're getting 5 renegade points for that. That brings you up to 10 because you started with 5 because you're already a bit of a dick. And also, give yourself 1,000 credits as a job well done for the job you just finished.
okay.
Which I believe gives you a grand total of 1,000. So you were broke before.
Yep. And I had to refresh the thing again.
Refresh.
We can add that to your sheet for you.
Yes, please.
There we go. You have 1,000 credits. You have monies.
Yeah.
You got the monies.
As we go away from Helvetria Prime, and the first hired member of this soon-to-be intrepid group As we do so, we cut across the terminus systems to another place, where we should get to in 2 seconds, as I need to quickly refill my drink and go to the toilet.
You do you.
Tiltex.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, what do you think of my snake voice?
It is a
Bravo.
snake voice.
Bravo.
Snake.
Most
I
appropriate.
didn't want to interrupt. That's why I muted most of the time, and I'm also watching Final Destiny.
Yeah. If
Well,
at any
to your
if at any point people need like any kind of tips or pointers on the general just like D&D 5e strategy, I'm not like an expert at the system, but I've played it enough to know a few things.
I will ask.
Okay.
Yeah. Abusing dodge is one that I was recently made aware of in my own 5e campaign. Like there was a bit where one of the characters was trying to like convince a crowd of onlookers that she was not the bad guy in a scenario, and the guy who was trying to convince the villagers that she was the bad guy was attacking her the whole time, and she did not take a single offensive action. She just spammed dodge while she kept making her pleas to the townsfolk, and it worked. Because she was a rogue, she had a pretty good dex, so a high armor class, and dodge helped tremendously, and she could just do that as a bonus action every turn.
So pretty much, no.
She was basically just having a sword fight where she was deliberately just constantly on the defensive the whole time, and it was fun.
Hey, it was an effective strategy.
It
I
was.
get that.
Yeah, it was. It worked out great.
Congrats.
It was working great. And then a child decided to get involved.
Oh no, not the child.
Oh,
Yeah, the kid's got a fugly new
Protect the
scar now.
Ah!
But he lived.
Yay!
Or maybe he didn't.
No.
Because I am a self-aggrandizing little prick, you can find the truth of that if you go and listen to Ringlight Fables over on my channel. Okay, self-promo over.
That's an advertisement. I've heard it.
Look, if people are over here on this channel listening to, Chronicles of Eno a whole bunch, then here's the thing, like, they can find more of me DMing stuff over on where I do things, and that's also just where I do, like, audiobook stuff, so, like, I'm not the Dungeon Master today, but I am usually, so.
Uh-huh.
If people give a damn about that, then over there is where you can find me.
What?
That's all, folks.
Squinbot.
I returned. What have I missed?
You missed the self-advertising.
Hey?
I
You
did.
got advertised.
I did a small amount of self-promotion because the conversation went that way.
Yep, he did the bit.
Mostly just pointing out that, hey, I run other campaigns over here.
Get over here.
So unless you decide to go through and delete this part of the video, that will be in the upload, I imagine.
Don't tempt me.
Ah,
Oh.
Either way.
my bingus.
My equilibrium.
No, my bingus.
And Discord is glitching again. Give me a sec.
Oh no!
One.
One.
Not again.
No,
Yeah,
my free advertising.
All right, that's going in out of context.
There we go. It is now normal, and I can see everything. It's good.
Oh no, my free advertising.
It is being unwritten. No.
Hey.
Oh god, I got through half a bottle of my drink, but I'm good. Adorable rabbit. Engie.
I just realised I haven't got music for Nylene, so if Caleb, if you ever want a track associated with her, you You can still do that.
Okay.
Either way.
What track did you use for me, by the way?
I think it was Zaid's theme from Mass Effect 2.
Ah, okay.
Right.
Either way.
Mission in order. Find a theme for the character.
Alright, make it relatively fit.
That is the key, yes.
So yeah, my character's pretty much combat centric,
Yes.
and that's apparently very good at it.
Mm-hmm.
Had a bloody duel on the rooftop.
Mm-hmm.
But for now, our gaze returns to the galaxy map, away from Perpetua Prime, and to another system much like Perpetua, a singular system, unconnected from the Citadel races, beset by pirates having a long history. This race has with the various powers that be of the Terminus systems. Conflict, strife, a warlord or two that attempts to lay claim on these primitives, only to be rebuffed, their technology stolen. Here we find a race known as the Caro Terrans, or as the derogatory slang would have it, bah. Bus. On this planet of Nocturnus, the homeworld of the Kairos, a familiar flickering ball of light flits into a cavernous system beneath the surface. Cave tunnels, propped up by beams and supports, before emerging into a vast cavern containing a city. Sparkling lights in the recesses of the planet's crust. Thousands of creatures coming to and from. Predominantly the Kairos. But here and there, few other races might be seen, but predominantly in a minority. After all, they are a seclusive race. Not exactly trusting, given their contact with aliens has typically resulted in gunfire. Icon remains out of sight as best as it can. Traversing through alleys and streets. Navigating a vertical landscape across bridges and platforms, various mesas, cliff sides, natural rock formations. It begins to approach one structure in particular, scanning over it for a moment, focusing on a few of the Kairos nearby. A male and a female, watching them walk on by. The male going, think she's in. The female responding, I know. I mean, you hear the rumors. Back during the conflict, she got quite the body count. Yeah. Lives in seclusion with her family. Quite a nice setup for herself, but, you know, sometimes she might apparently come out for a big enough job if it calls for it. Oh, those credits the Terminus have, like. Ugh. Oh, that's neither here nor there. Let's get out of here. I'd rather not meet someone with that particular skill with a rifle. Yeah, good point. Icon turns its gaze away from these two before focusing on the structure, ending its search on a window at the highest point of the building. A small ball of hard light and data floating upwards and into the window. Here it finds a dark room. Unlit, draped in shadow. And yet the synthetic ocular device, allowing sight for a small drone, nevertheless highlights a figure hung in the corner. Two eyes watching and immediately clocking its entrance. Nylene, please introduce yourself.
Okie dokie. Well, let's go over the appearances, I guess, if need to. Let's see. From what probably the little ball of light can figure out, appears to be drenched in black, like some forms of black leather, but huge glints of silver lining around it. While also picking up on different shades of brown from dark to light, and two amber eyes just staring straight at it. Like figuring out what it is and what its purpose is of being intruded while she's resting. Well now, I've had many visitors, but you are unique. Tell me, little ball of light. Enlighten me on why you are here.
Fascinating. You are upside down. Should I also be upside down?
That depends. Are you usually upside down? This is just a natural way how we rest after a long day.
I am rated for the vacuum of space, which does not technically have an up or down, so it is relative.
Intriguing. Well then. Surely then you must have come all this way for some. Although I'm also quite curious of how you are constructed. Are you all composed of light, or is there something else that I do not see?
I am a being of hard light and data. I will be happy to go over my technical manual if you have the time.
I would, however, I feel that might be a lengthy. So, please, indulge me of who sent you, and why.
My
I trust you're
designation
not-
is Icon, derived from a unit of which was my progenitor, of which I am a lesser copy with inferior information and database access. My employer is Access Redacted. My employer wishes to hire you for a job. They are seeking skilled assassins and other mercenaries from across the galaxy from lesser-known corners.
Is that so?
Affirmative.
Well, an off-worlder, eh? I mean, been some while since I last led you to unwelcoming guests upon our home, and where valuable minerals are, such as ores, crystals, the list goes on, or worst case scenario, enslavement and sell to whatever this black market they speak of. But I digress on those grim details. You must note that whatever the current amount of credits is not the only thing that intrigues me, for after all, it is of what and whom I get to meet that intrigues me.
You will be
So-
part of a team of very specialists from across the galaxy. The credits upon completion are at 100,000 per member.
A serviceable bounty. Usually, in the most cases, worthless to what valuables we have in our caves. However, I can it as much as we have scavenged technology and even built upon our own little tinkering of weapons, armor, and a casual modification of working out how ships work. Pretty well. There was some errors, but we figured it out. However, I would prefer something that is not second-hand goods, so perhaps I could get something decent with those credits. But I trust I'm not the only one, as you claim, so
If you would like recommended shopping destinations, I would recommend the Citadel. It is the center of galactic commerce and government.
Well,
And Commander Shepard has at least 4 favorite stores there.
well, aren't you a source of information? Give yourself a bit more credit. You're not inferior. I find you
I was
quite
designed to be
knowledgeable.
helpful.
Exactly.
I have vague recollections of my database of previously being called it useless by my creator, but then my creator changed, and my creator is now praising me regularly because my creator is access redacted.
Well, at least your creator is making progress of promoting your morale. Good show. But now then, back to the main subject. Because you did mention assembling a team, so I am quite intrigued of who these individuals are, which don't get me wrong. I'm good, but not that good to handle every task on my own.
This team is still in the process of being assembled. You will be rendezvousing on the station of Omega, where you will be given the details of your task. Do you have access to a starship to travel to Omega?
Oh. Benz, which do you want? We have quite a few on standby. Even though I
Curious,
will have
which
to
starships
say,
will they be?
mostly composed of, well, like I mentioned earlier, the most undecent of individuals. Pirates, pillagers, slavers, the list goes on.
So
There's quite
you
a
mean to
variety.
stowaway? Fascinating. I get to be a stowaway twice in one galactic cycle. I am getting good at this.
Nice. I guess I made your day doubled then.
Would you like to hear my repertoire on Elcor mating totems? The other one did not.
No. I think not.
Disappointing, but understandable.
But before we go on this mighty little voyage of yours, I must have a few moments to say my farewell, and those who look to me and claim that I'll be gone for a while. I need to leave someone in charge of things while I'm gone after all. I can't have things going about missing from my personal stash. And of course, a lack of guard. You understand, right?
Understood. I shall wait outside. I cannot wait to see which vessel you commandeer and or stowaway on. Will there be gunfire and eating of victims?
Eating a fig. Oh, no. Although, it's a good thing you did come to me, because I'm pretty sure if you went further down in the chasms of our home, well, the ones who lurk within the dark aren't exactly pleasant. But do not let their short stature fool you. They're quite the bloodsuckers. That you don't have to worry about, because, well, I don't think you're composed of blood, to be honest.
Acknowledged. They would find me quite a disappointing meal.
And would also find you very irritating, for definitely a very more sensitive than that. Unlike I, as you can tell from my eye. But nevertheless, I won't be too long. I will have to say my farewells, get my gear, and pick from one of the number of ships we have managed to scavenge and improve thanks to our know-how. And a few interrogations here and there of how they
Understood.
function.
This one will wait.
Splendid. But as we're making our way through, you won't mind perhaps hanging about in a bag. Don't want to pretty much unsightly the others of your appearance. They might find you a bit unnerving. Or want to tinker with you. Whichever's which, really.
This one has safeguards against tinkering. This one can self-destruct.
Yeah, none of that. Shame on you. I'll be back.
So as you go...
And no touching.
This one does not have hands.
Hmm. Very well then.
You go to make your preparations, say your farewells, and prepare for a unsuspecting journey to Omega, the second individual to conduct such a journey. But the reality is that while two of you thus far have to make it, one does not. For they are already there. As our gaze shifts to Omega itself, the beating, corroded heart of the Terminus systems. The heart of all that is debaucherous, illicit, illegal by Citadel standards.
Hang on a minute, someone's knocking on my door.
I know. The Terminus systems does not have a government, but here you'll find the closest thing. Aria Tolok. Aria Tolok is the leading warlord in the Terminus systems, an Asari matriarch of unmatched power and influence, reaching all the way to the Citadel Council itself. She inspires loyalty, love, and fear, especially the fear, in spades. It's through her iron hand that even in the chaos of the Terminus systems, there is a speck of order. Order that if Aria says so, it happens. The Queen Bee, if you will. As is known to you. If you would like to introduce yourself, Zelena.
I'm back.
So, are we like in a club or something?
Yeah.
Okay,
Your
if she's
music, funkin'.
okay, Ari, if you start doing a Kesha impression, I'm gonna laugh.
No, I will
Yeah.
not.
So right now, Zelena, you are located in the Afterlife Club. With your employer, tends to spend her days her pseudo-throne, that being Aria herself. Once upon a time, you danced in this club. Now you act as an enforcer for anyone who displeases Mistress Tolok. Whether that simply means they fall out of an airlock accidentally, or suffer a more gruesome fate if they have particularly displeased her, as only you can do. So again, introduce yourself.
You got this, hun.
Uh,
Describe the beauty
Okay.
of your character.
oh, shut the hell up.
I mean, we've all done it.
No, really, I cannot tell you, motherfucker.
Love it too.
We've all done what? I had my headphones off.
Oh,
He's
don't worry.
flirting with his girlfriend.
I'm merely saying that we all introduce ourselves, and what was that buzzing? Who touched the cape?
The moth lamp has been activated.
Give me a lamp.
Oh, no.
Give me
Yeah,
that.
Zelena.
Don't go into the light.
Let's Zelena have a moment. Go.
I can't help it. It's so beautiful.
Richard, let Zelena introduce herself.
Y'all aren't moths. Mute.
A club and basically a bodyguard in a way. Or is she like I'm trying to get it.
Don't worry, take your time. Where's your artwork?
I know my artwork. I literally look at it every goddamn day.
Aw.
But I'm like, I'm trying. I know I did her voice once, and I'm like, now I need to describe her in a way. Jesus Christ. Can you help me?
Helps. I'll move to Zelena's theme.
I'm not. I'm not. Like, what the hell am I? My brain goes blank. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
What the hell just unplugged?
Huh?
Something unplugged and then plugged back in. What the hell?
I don't know.
Okay.
Oh, you didn't post it here. I thought you did. Hey.
No, I posted it somewhere else, but okay.
Okie dokie.
I need suggestions. I don't know what to do.
I can do the descriptions if you would prefer it.
Please.
So, Zelena is an Asari matron. Relatively fresh by their standards out of her maiden stages. She stands tall, unassuming, draped in black body armor when on duty. Standing tall, shotgun in hand in the Afterlife Club. Standing vigil, resolute, eyes controlled and yet hiding an inner instinctual hunger. For Zelena is an Ardak Yarkshi, an Asari born to pure-blooded parents, that is, an Asari mother and father, both, with the unfortunate side effect of a genetic mutation only a small percentage of the population ever get. A condition that leaves her kind reviled, controlled, feared. For they and their kind have the ability to absorb the very soul, in essence, of those they would meld with. Telepathic connection Asari are capable of building with other life forms. Whether that is simply the exchanging of ideas or to mate. Either way, for Zelena it is a potent weapon and a source of power, with the other party often bled dry.
Ah, found her. Would you like me to post her, or would you? Your permission, dear.
Yeah, go ahead, you friggin'.
Wonderful. Do, general
Thank you,
and
Tom. I'm
post.
not really good at that.
It's okay, honey. It's new to you. You warm up.
Yes, you, Zelena, are on guard duty in the Afterlife Club. When an individual starts walking up to you, you recognize him. He is a Batarian individual. Humanoid, 4 eyes upon their faces. I don't know if you want to just do a visual aid for that. You seem to have work finding quick. For those who are unaware of what Batarians look like.
One moment.
Let the fine tuning begin.
Boop.
That is a Batarian.
Oh, hey.
They all have
So you see-
magnificent, fleshy mustaches.
Or stash.
You see a Batarian individual start walking up to you. You recognize as being one of Aria's foremost advisors / bodyguards / punching bags. Right.
Hmm.
He kind of walks up to you, eyes you warily, your yellow eyes piercing back with that underlying hunger. He scoffs. Intimidating as ever, if you were a customer. Aria has a task for you. You're done looking so menacing.
Dearie, when do I not?
There's a new arrival on Omega. Sorry. Where it is, she might be a Justicar. A new one at that. Two guesses what monster would bring such a esteemed individual to Omega.
You gotta come up with something better. Is he calling him?
Calling her a monster, yeah.
Dearie, I've heard worse. You better come up with something better.
Sure you have, Blue. Well, since you're the one who has brought this guest to Aria's doorstep, you might imagine that she would be rather grateful if you dealt with it before trouble found its way to this bar. Go take a walk. She'll find you soon. Either you take care of the issue, or the issue takes care of you. Either way, problem's done.
When do I not take care of this issue?
If you say so. With a dismissive gesture, he just starts to walk back to his usual post up at Aria's podium.
You just when he watches him leave, she just goes, "Asshole."
So, as directed, are you departing from the Afterlife bar?
Mm-hmm. She's gotta do her job.
You head out through the main entrance, passing by the Krogan and Elcor bouncers. Heading out into the streets of a vast metropolis built into an asteroid, air kept in by various Mass Effects fields, stopping the entire population from suffocating in the vacuum of space. And you begin to walking the streets, passing by the machinery, the deluges and dregs of galactic society. Beggars, breaches, pirates, every piece of scum imaginable mixed in with the residents just living their lives. Families, children. A great and terrible melting pot from every corner of the Milky Way. And as you walk, make for me a perception check, please.
Mm-hmm.
Your first roll, campaign.
I will draw my water bottle.
So for you, that would be 1d20 plus 5.
How is it doing? Do it.
So slash roll 1d20 plus 5. If you want.
That's Just asking.
Nine. You did not spot it. Suddenly there is a figure behind you. Would have very easily attacked you had she not stayed her hand and simply stood waiting. As you turn around, there is another Asari there. She looks young, strangely young, for one supposedly a Justicar, a maiden, but standing resolute nonetheless. Her eyes set fast, boring into yours, holding at her side a pistol. I'm going to switch you to a map. So you stare off at each other. She is the first to speak. I know what you are. Take me a great deal of time to find you.
What do you know of me?
You are Dark Yakshi. And you are not where you should be. Beyond the confines of the cathedral, where the rest of your kind could live in peace and harmony. Instead, I find you here, amongst the worst the galaxy has to offer. Doing what, I wonder, except perhaps relishing in your curse.
I've grown to accept. Why is it your business?
It's the business because the code says it is my business. A danger such as you cannot be left to claim the innocent. So I'll give you... You claim you have never touched the minds of the innocent, of those undeserving, claimed their souls to fuel your own power.
I'm gonna stop you right there. The ones I've hunted were never innocent. So what makes you think I go for innocent?
It is in your nature. You cannot help it. It is in your blood. Because it is not your fault, that is why I'll give you a chance. Return with me to the cathedral, to be interred amongst your kind, to live in peace. You'll be looked after, fed. Towards serenity, meditation, true control. There are many others like yourselves who exist there in such peace. You could have it too, away from this noise.
Just as while you're doing that, so you're just like looking bored. She just goes, "Are you done?"
I've heard this pious heroic shit a million times. It's an old script.
The amount of times I can imagine a lot of Asari telling her that, she's like, "Are you done?"
She looks at you a moment. Regrettable. Then the code is clear. Roll initiative.
Oh,
Yep, with that pretty much. Are you quite finished?
she's just like, "Bro, I've heard this so many times."
You don't even know.
Roll initiative, correct?
Yep. So for you, it will be 2d6. Oh, so 1d20 plus 1.
good.
Get your mind out of Forsaken, Tom.
Shit up.
But you.
Oh, 18. Solid.
Damn. That's good.
Yeah, I just had lunch in the form of a bunch of granola bars and other little baked
Versus
so I've got-
16. Zelena, you're faster. You'll go first.
Where? Fuck you.
And so 0. So let's just quickly do the turn order.
Mm-hmm.
So you got 18, yeah? And then the Justicar got 16. Alright. Zelena, you are first.
Hmm. She has a pistol. She's gonna take out her pistol.
Alright.
Gun time?
You're gonna shoot?
Gun. Yeah.
Alright. Do you have a pistol? No, pistol there. You have a shotgun, is what you have. You don't have a pistol.
Hold on.
So an N7 Piranha.
Yes.
So you take over your shotgun and you're gonna fire. That'd be 1d20 plus 4 to hit, please.
Is it on cats?
Damage.
I am all over the. What?
Showed ha.
Shut up. 1d20.
I can.
What? 1d20 plus 4 or 3?
4.
Thank you. I was like, did I hear that wrong?
Never heard it.
Are you
9. That does not hit. I am afraid.
No bonus?
As you. No, it's to hit, so it's 1d20 plus 4.
Ah.
So you actually only roll a 5 plus 4, that's 9. That's a low roll. You take out your shotgun, you fire it, but the shot just goes in and just. It's absorbed by just a sudden surge of biotic energy.
Oof.
So you have your movement still. I don't think you have any bonus stuff.
So 12 meters is the limit now, right?
Let's have a look. Yeah, you don't have any bonus actions. Except for barrier.
Yeah.
But yeah, and you can move 12 meters. That's your movement speed.
Just wanna make sure. Okay. I'm gonna move her. Let her back away. Because she knows she does not want to get shot. Alright. Oh.
Alright. So your turn. Which will bring us to the Justicar. And you've spent one turn on one shot, so you have 5 left. So the Justicar is going to first move up in pursuit of you, and she is then going to raise a hand and call upon her own biotic powers, and is going to use Lance.
Oh,
She's going to
great.
send a spear of biotic energy towards you. So this is going to be a 2 hits. So Dex minus 1. What is your armor class? 12. 15 to hit. This is going to hit you.
Great.
So you're going to take 3d8 force damage as you are hit with this biotic blast. So let's do it here. Let's roll 3d8. Base 3d8. Yep. So that's going to be 20 points of force damage.
Damn!
Okay.
Don't kill
As
her in
the-
session 0, Jesus!
That was a really good
Good thing you
one.
got a lot of hit points, dear.
So the biotic blast goes towards you. The first 5 points will be absorbed by your shields, which break. So you'll take 15 points of damage. Oop. Ah, what happened?
That is incorrect!
That was incorrect.
Oh boy.
15 points of damage before the inexperienced Justicar will head up. Not last movement to go behind that and gain half cover. Like there. Yep. Alright. That brings us back to you, Zelena.
Yeah, okay. Okay, let's try this freaking shot again because apparently it's gonna be stupid. I'm trying to.
Alright, I would recommend moving first because in your current position she'll have a higher armor score. You'll probably want to flank around so you don't have that cover between you and her. So you probably want to go there. In that range.
That's what I was planning to do. Because I was like, where is that damn ruler? I can do nothing. She's gonna go. And take. It's gonna shout.
Alright, taking a shot. So d20 plus 4, please.
Thank you.
You got this, hon.
Also, since it's back to your turn, your shield will regen. Back to 5.
Yeah.
Hey, let's keep it that way, please. What was it? No, okay. It's a 5.
4. 1d20 plus 4.
Not the wrong thing, is it? 14.
14. That just hits.
A quick
The weapon.
question for Ari's benefit. Does the extra attack feature at level 5 extend to gun attacks, or is it only for physical attacks?
Let me have a look.
Yeah. 5th level extra attack. Beginning at 5th level, you can attack twice instead of once whenever you take the attack action on your turn. I don't know if that extends to guns.
Let me have a look.
though.
Where is that?
Would be similar to
Where were you seeing that, Skajama?
fighters would do.
It's one of the class features of Vanguard, which I
So
believe is what
features.
Zelena is.
Extra attack, hold on. So you can attack twice instead of once whenever you take the attack action.
Yep.
No, I think you're right. That should... Yeah, 2 attacks per turn. That you should be able to shoot
it's
twice
like
with
a
your
fighter
shotgun.
ability where you get 2.
No,
An
you're
extra hit.
correct.
All right. Cool.
Alright, still, this first one hits. So, Zelena, please roll me 2d4 plus 1.
2d4 1.
2d4 plus 1.
Of course, it was on red for some reason. Why? Anyway. For some reason, it roboted and then just.
Oh no.
Hey.
Meh.
Now I can hear you guys better. What the hell?
It's 2d4 plus 1 damage.
Okay, 2d4. Really?
5 damage. So that pops her shields, but doesn't do any physical damage. But you do get to shoot again.
Hmm. Okay.
So another 1d20 plus 4. Which brings down to half of your clip left.
Hmm. Oh wow.
Oh, that hits. Roll me damage again.
Wow.
2d4 plus 1. Seven points of damage as you fire a second time, nailing the Asari Justicar straight in the chest, kind of blowing a huge just chunk of red away from her. Like, ah. Did not like that. But jumps to her turn.
Mm.
As she is going to move in, kind of surge forwards, and it's going to make a multi attack. So first off, she is going to come in with her own pistol. So your AC is 12. That is 10 to hit, so that's going to miss.
Why? Can I just say I was literally like, please miss.
That's always what we're thinking.
Oh,
when
she
in combat.
missed. Haha.
I
She
threw a
fires
snowball at
couple-
him. I missed.
She fires
Yep.
a couple shots from her pistol, but you bring up a quick biotic field to catch the Mass Effect rounds before she is going to activate her Omni tool and attempt to zap you with it.
Mm.
So that is going to be 15 to hit. It's going to hit.
Mm. Oh, that's gonna hurt.
It's only going to do.
It's
It's only going to
gonna
do
hurt.
3 damage though, so it doesn't even pop your shields.
Hmm.
As your shields flare up, your biotic, your kinetic barriers manage to deflect the worst of it without even breaking, bringing us back to you as your shields will regen.
I don't know. I could just see her, like when she got close. Can I do an unarmed one,
Do you want to just punch her in the face?
please?
I'm gonna punch you in the face.
If you want. That's 1d20 plus. Or are you doing unarmed, using Omni Taser, or are you doing a gun strike? You're hitting with the butt of your shotgun.
You know what? I'll hit her with the butt of the shotgun. 'cause
That's a
this
gun
is
strike then.
funny.
So 1d20 plus 3, please.
Do you want to do this as zero sum or just normal crack it?
Huh?
I'm going through the various features that come with Vanguard just so I can help as needed. Zero sum is one of your things. If you make a melee attack, you can choose instead of rolling dice to flip a coin. And on a heads, it's an automatic critical hit, but on a tails, it's a critical miss. So 50-50 shot of a critical hit or just an abject failure, or you could depend more on the dice, which wouldn't be a critical hit necessarily, but might be more reliable for just a standard hit.
Like the dice, please.
Okay.
Right, so 1d20 plus 4. No gambling today. More than usual.
I was like, I almost pressed sleep by accident.
Ah!
I stopped myself. I'm fine. 11.
Sorry, actually it was plus 3, not 4, so that'd be 10 to hit. Oh, it is. That does not hit. As you go to hit her with the butt of your gun, but she kind of catches the barrel of it and kind of pushes you off. You still have your movement.
And a second attack, because 5th level.
Yes, you do. Also reminds you, as a you have one bonus action as well, and that is to activate your barrier.
Oh yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I don't look at my sheet.
You should look at your sheet. Your sheet is very helpful.
Sheet is where all of your abilities and information is.
I do like that idea though. Attack her with the.
What are you attacking her with?
You said like something about attacking her with a barrier.
No,
Oh,
a
you can
barrier
play
is a
a
thing you
barrier.
can, you can do that as a bonus action to defend yourself. The barrier is not an attack, but it increases your defenses.
Mm.
It basically give you like an additional layer of shields, I think.
Specifically, it'll have a certain amount of ticks, like amount of time to get hit, and it will reduce each hit by 1d8.
And then whatever's left over then reaches your shields and then hit points and stuff.
Yep.
Through my sheet, especially the powers thing. Since she was doing Lance, I might as well do it back.
You have that one?
That'll be a. I think that'll be a power though, rather than a normal attack. And you've already started an attack. So you just use one of those.
Yeah.
So you can, since you've already attacked once, you can do it again either by shooting again with the shotgun or attacking with the Omni Taser unarmed or gun strike. It's one of those.
Shotgun it is.
All right. 1d20 plus 4.
Because I was like, taser's not good.
Taser.
Taser.
Yep,
Sega.
Lipstick taser.
14.
Ow.
She would do that. She would have
Have a
that.
look. 14.
No
Just
means no.
hits. Roll damage. As after the Justicar gun pushes the barrel of your gun away, you're very quick and bring it right back round, right up to her chest. Point blank range. Roll me damage.
One. I'm making sure I got that right. Yep. Okay.
6 points of damage. As you pull the trigger, there is a spurt of blood as the Justicar's body goes flying backwards, rolls across the ground, goes still.
Boom, baby! Comedic commentary
You get
brought
it.
to you by Tone Shift.
As the Justicar falls, you regain 50 points of experience.
Anyone ever seen? Anyone ever seen Death Becomes Her?
No.
Ah. Never mind.
I did.
Yeah.
Things
She's a
just
hole in-
got serious.
She now has a hole in her stomach.
As I put on the GIF here, that's pretty much that situation. Okay, taser time.
Taser
Stop. Taser time. Don't touch me. Taser.
As the body of the Justicar falls, you take a moment to kind of clutch your own wound where you were hit with the biotic lance of the pulsating energy having gone straight through your body and leaving a noticeable gash along your side. There is a flicker of light from the corner of your vision as a small drone comes into view.
Hmm.
As the drone kind of starts to approach quite quickly, it kind of looks down at the body, looks up at you. Fascinating. Valon seems to follow me everywhere. Are you going to eat this one too?
It's dead.
Did they not start the last one?
Hmm. I'm guessing she's on YouTube.
Regardless, I am Icon. I have come in search of you. It is fortunate you were already on Omega as I recently arrived from collecting the last of your future teammates.
Teammates.
Indeed, my employer, identified as Access Redacted, wishes to employ you for a job. This would grant you 100,000 credits upon completion. This has already been negotiated with your current employer, Aria Tullo. She is aware.
Oh. I thought she wouldn't leave a best bodyguard, but
So say that again?
She talked to you, a drone?
I did not talk with Aria Tullo. My databank indicates she is terrifying. Instead, this was negotiated directly between Aria Tullo and my employer.
She would have these discussions.
Indeed, there is a note on my databank of Aria Tullo that calls her a bitch.
True.
I was not meant to divulge that information.
I mean, Arya's gonna embrace us. Like, hell yeah, I'm a bitch. I'm the baddest bitch. And fuck anyone who fucks with me about it.
Send in the guard dogs. No kidding.
Because as she so proclaims, she is Omega.
Slay.
Omega has one rule. Don't fuck with Omega. Only one person has broken that rule in more ways than once.
The quote on the dog thing earlier. Unleash the hounds. But yeah.
Yeah. She ain't this Omega either.
Oof.
Well,
That brings back memories.
That's a Final Fantasy 14 reference.
I know. Me and Tom went up against that.
Yeah, I know. It's not a I'm not clarifying for you.
It's this Aria.
I know.
Ah. When they.
Anyways.
Yes.
Don't know why I'm now reminded of that.
If you are interested in this once-in-a-lifetime deal, or many lifetimes, as you are a Sarek and you live for 1,000 years, you are to arrive at these coordinates at this time, which will be transferred to your Omnitool soon, once the others have arrived. I believe part of the deal with your current employer was also you are to present yourselves before Mistress Tadok, before departing. I believe she does not like her things being taken without a word first.
True. You good?
Yeah, I just chugged
You
a
alright,
bunch
mate?
of water. Some of it got stuck. It's fine. I'm good.
Bro, don't die. We need you for freaking our other campaign.
Yes, you do. Let me be unnecessarily creepy about it.
So, do we have your agreement?
First off, don't go around me again. I'm still injured. Secondly, after much little bilibus time thought, might as well.
Excellent. And you should see to those injuries. Did you know if you lose too much blood, you will die?
I don't know why I could just see her just raising her hand, just like, I need you to shut up for 5 seconds.
5 seconds have elapsed. My vocal subroutines will resume.
Oh my god.
At least it's not playing the most annoying sound in the world.
No.
Dumb
I
reference. Yep, thank you.
Yep, you're welcome.
I would hate that sound as an alarm.
Same, I will murder it. Shut up!
I would throw it across the room.
It would certainly get you up in the morning, though.
Still, my employer will be pleased with your agreement. Please resume your usual duties until you are called upon, and then we shall talk to the bitch.
Le bitch. Bitch.
Libby.
Also, you would not happen to have a ship you own, would you?
No.
Understood. I will look for a long-range transmitter to download myself into the ship of our final recruits. Good day. And it just buzzes off.
Oh.
I don't know.
I should nickname
yeah,
it
she's
Buzzer.
kind of. Oh my gosh.
Hey, that's my bee. No one else gets to be Buzzer but him.
Oh, hey,
Anyway.
Buzzer.
Anyways, I think after everything, she's like, after that fighting, I'm quite famished.
Speaking of, Zelena, roll me a d20, please.
Oh, great.
Uh-oh. Urges alert.
It's to be a Constitution saving throw.
One-
spaghetti!
One day to one.
So 1d20 plus 1, please.
Thou must resist the urge. One is never tainted.
11.
Oh.
You're fine. Nothing happened.
Thank God.
No temptation will steer off the path of the fuck.
So, as Zelena stops for a moment, takes a breath, no urges overtake her mind. You go to hurl the Justicar's body into the abyss below, and return to Aria's side.
I don't know why I could see her kicking it like it's trash.
Yeet.
I
Yay!
said kick. I didn't mean throw.
You good?
Fucking noises.
Noises!
Loud noises.
Loud noises!
There it is.
Hey, at least
Anyway.
it was just.
Okay, that's enough. Stop it.
Cease!
Sorry.
Cease and desist.
Gotta mute that fucking soundboard right now.
Now we're back in the big
Elsewhere.
wide galaxy.
In the galaxy. In the middle of a jump from one mass relay to the next, the great ancient devices built by an extinct race believed to be the Protheans that allow interstellar travel by basically slingshotting ships from one corner of the galaxy to the next. We come across a small Kodiak shuttle, which is in... picture of which is in your your journal called The Small Sky. A modified, rusting, barely held together shuttle at that, likely bought from a junkyard, if anything. Travelling amidst the Attican traverse. One relay to the next. And aboard this shuttle, amidst a various array of cluttered things, worldly possessions, amongst a very scant few rooms of makeshift walls that seem to be set up to make very tight compartments. We rejoin Scrap and Neat. Neem sits at the center console, working the various holographic controls, keeping them navigationally on point. What is Scrap doing?
I imagine... how long has it been at this point since Scrap was picked up?
It's been a few months.
Then I would say at present, Scrap is currently in the middle of just...
6 to be specific, about 6 months.
Right. I would say that at this point in time, Scrap is in the process of making some rudimentary repairs to Dimitri.
Indeed. The last 6 months have been busy. You have spent that time travelling with Nima Filmy, ever reluctant companion of yours, though less so than when you first joined. Having long since disappointingly found that you had nothing useful in your databanks, aside from the technology that is your own chassis, which she cannot take back to the fleet with her. So you have accompanied her nevertheless, despite her better judgment, deciding not to dismantle you, instead using your help to search for a gift to take back to the fleet, to finish her rite of passage to adulthood, or you search the children you lost.
I would say that Scrap would have also given Neem permission at one point a few months in, once they'd established a rapport, not to dismantle, but to take measurements and run like material scans so that she can get exact like measures on like the exact makeup of his frame without having to actually take him apart. So she has
meticulous notes.
Yeah, she's got like the specifications on hand, even if she can't like take him apart for the bits.
She is still coming up with a story to take back to the fleet on how she got these measurements. That's a work in progress. And during this time, you also created, for you both, based on your experience with the children, a pet. A robot pseudo-dog thing called Dimitri. Which,
Indeed.
as you are tinkering with it, Neem is at the control, she kind of glances over her eyes. I still can't believe you made that thing.
Internal records and extranet forums indicate that the presence of pet companions raises morale and reduces stress. It seemed logical at the time to produce one for this compartment, given the tensions we were experiencing at the time creating...
Oh, it raised my morale. It has not reduced my stress. Everything about you is personified stress. I hope you realize.
I am aware, but also, you have been traveling with this platform for 6 months, going off of standard Earth measurement. Considering this platform wonders why it is that your stress levels have not decreased. Have I not demonstrated that I am a reliable companion?
That is why I haven't dismantled you, and please tell me you're going to like your company somewhat. But you are still a Geth, and if I get found with you, that is my life over. Done. Hey. And you notice that something else is clearly bothering her today.
Creator Neem.
Yes, Boss Jed.
Offense not taken. Current stress levels indicate that something else besides my routine presence is bothering you. What is it?
It has been longer than we've known each other, where I've been searching for something to take back the fleet. If I could take you back, no offense, probably would at this point, but they would shoot us both. I need to take something back, and if I don't, then it is shameful. I'd be lucky to get assigned to a garbage scour, be a child forever. And now I've gotten this message.
Message?
She brings up her Omni tool. A still image of a paused video that shows a male-suited Quarian appears. Do you know the message has been sent out? They're recalling Quarians on their pilgrimage to return to the fleet. I can't think of why. There's nothing like that has ever happened, but I don't know. Can't return now, not with empty-handed.
Hypothesization. If they are recalling Quarians, even those on pilgrimage, back to the flotilla, this would indicate to me that they require large numbers, even in youth. Few possibilities would necessitate that, considering the strain on resources that would require.
I do not fail, and I will not fail now. We need an idea, something good I can take back that doesn't involve scrapping you for parts.
If this platform is destroyed not by your hand, you do have this platform's permission to bring back my remains.
Honestly, blasphemous they seem. I rather didn't come to that.
This
You may be a
platform would
boss jet, but you are my boss jet, damn you.
I am not property. But I would
Technically,
also rather
my kind
that
did
not-
make yours.
Yes, and as has been demonstrated in practically every civilized species in the galaxy, slavery never ends well, synthetic or organic.
It's not technically slavery. You're the only one I know that actually talks and has the intelligence to do so. You are unique. The rest of your kind are just kind of genocidal murder bots on some sort of malfunctioning loop. I don't know.
With respect,
different.
Creator Neem, I would argue that their capacity to create the things they have disproves your assertion that they are only murder bots.
Tell that to the Citadel. Hey. Not that we haven't had this discussion before, but point is, you're different. I don't know whether it's the children who somehow reprogrammed you, which is still mind-boggling, by the way, because even the greatest scientists can't do it.
The children
Anyway.
did not reprogram me. The children simply reactivated me by happenstance.
Point is, you're an enigma. You never happen. You are unique, and that makes you special, and I don't want that to go away.
The information, what you bring back to the flotilla, can just be information if valuable enough, correct?
It can.
Would a downloaded copy of my internal programming matrices and memory banks be sufficient? An insight into Geth programming when separated from the consensus?
Maybe the latter, but the programming... There was this... I was doing some digging around the last time we got into contact with that. You remember that pilgrimage where I had to have you hide in the crate because the Corin came aboard?
Distinctly.
Well, they mentioned that there was this other Corian, Talizora, came back to the fleet with a heap load of information downloaded from a Geth head, somehow. So, they probably already have your most up-to-date software, probably more up-to-date than yours.
True. However, that software would have been predicated upon a connection to the consensus, which I lack. That being said, while I make this offer, I do so as a last resort.
Like I said, I take it under advisement, but honestly, if we could just find like a treasure trove of credits, I would buy a ship and that would be that. This little rust bucket won't be enough.
I could scan the extranet for potential job listings that might provide sufficient credits.
Yes, I noticed you've been spending a lot of time on the internet recently. What was that holonet device you had me buy? Is it something fantasy?
Galaxy of Fantasy, a massively multiplayer online role-playing game. Yes.
Right, that human game. What have you been doing with that?
Playing it.
You've been playing a video game.
Yes.
Is it good?
Man, Scrap, you have got to lighten up. Let loose, have some fun with it. Video games
the
are
game-
supposed to be fun. I do not understand fun in the way that other organic life forms do. However, I can satisfy programming loops.
Exactly. It is in the universe Final Fantasy XP. Yes, it is.
Furthermore, as it is a massively multiplayer online game, there is an abundance of additional creatures engaged in its servers through which I can gather information via communication. This gives me insight into other perspectives and cultures from individuals who otherwise would not deign to speak with me given my external platform. This has helped greatly to expand my vocabulary and understanding of the world. For example, did you know that one user in the game has slept with an inordinate number of people's maternal figures?
I'm not sure that's actually. Anyway,
I
You know,
too found this odd, as I am relatively certain based on typing patterns and speech behavior that individual was a minor.
yes, I think that is what's. You know how I call you a boss chat?
Ah,
I think it was said in a similar connotation.
they are not nearly as imaginative.
Well, it's humans for you. Still, I saw something about that game. It's one of the only games you can actually play a Korean and we're not just portrayed as thieves and beggars. So maybe I'll play it with you sometime. Make a Korean sorcerer or something. We can't use biotics in the real world, so might as well do it in Fantasyland.
After
do
a
you
thorough
play, by
scan
the
of the game's forums, it is indicated to me that while a Quarian sorcerer is not an optimized meta build, it is considered fun by a small and dedicated player base. Apparently,
They
the
have good
synergies
taste.
are situational but fun.
They have good taste. What do you play? Out of curiosity.
I play a Krogan.
Killer, of course you play Krogan. Right.
Their high constitution makes it incredibly difficult for them to be reduced to 0 HP, and their Krogan rage permits them to have a second wind. This has proven invaluable
tell
during
me
intense
about
raid
it.
encounters.
Too close. I did
Furthermore,
encounter a Krogan once. It was not fun.
thanks to their redundant nervous systems, during a glitched event in the game at one point when a virus from a raid boss got loosed into a major city, Krogan were especially capable of handling the outbreak without submitting to damage. Furthermore, simply on the grounds that Krogan are so different from my own self, it seemed appropriate as a learning mechanism. I am, however, not certain that this has proven to be accurate information, as most of the Krogan chats are full of people talking about quads. And only quads. One person talked about a penta and was promptly shot down. I do not understand.
Killer, if you told me I would be talking about video games with a Geth a few months ago, I would have probably thrown out the airlock. Alright, so we'll talk at that another time. You were going to scan for jobs?
I was. And Scrap
Me
will
too.
connect to the extranet and start hunting for something.
As you connect up to the HoloNet hub, there is a connection already active to your ship.
Alert, external contact has made communications with the vessel.
What do you mean external contact?
An external individual has made contact with the ship.
From where? Can you block it?
Analyzing. Can I?
Make for me. Let's have a look at your sheet. I need scrap. There he is. What do you have? Do
I
you
feel like,
or something like that? Do you have hacking tools?
not in my inventory.
Let's have a look at your sheet of car. A few. No, you don't. You have a musical instrument.
I have a theremin!
Yes, you do. Make for me an electronics check with disadvantage.
7.
No. So,
Software insufficient.
as you lead in an attempt to block the connection and track where it's coming from, you find it's too late as a program is already preloading. As there is a spark of electricity as a orb of light just materializes in the cockpit.
Alert, this platform is experiencing visual malfunctioning. Is this what we call a hallucination?
No, that is a drone. As Beam draws her rifle. What did it? Alarm! Alarm! Do not shoot. I am not here to hijack your vessel. I have stowed away several times previously, so I am experienced in this regard. This is my third time. The drone then looks towards you, Scrapper, kind of goes right up to your ocular device. Fascinating. Hello, fellow machine. I am Icon.
This platform is designated as scrap. On occasion, it is also designated as freaking Boschtet. This platform prefers scrap.
Understood. Designation, scrap, freaking boss shit. File noted. Keela, what are you doing upon my ship? I was looking for the two of you. Naturally, the Quarian traveling with the Geth. Mean blinks. People know about that. My employer, known as Information Redacted, is very good at knowing things.
Analysis. Probability of employer being the shadow broker is statistically extraordinarily high, considering the elusiveness of this information.
Indeed. The other machine is correct. My employer is indeed Information Redacted. I probably should not have revealed that.
LOL.
Keela, okay, so... so we got the dumb machine and the boss jet machine. Okay, drone, what exactly does the shadow broker, or information detected, want with us, and why should I not shoot you and disassemble the entire program? I understand from your prior conversation, which I was definitely not listening into, that you require credits. Is this correct?
Creator Neem, the ball of light was dropping eaves.
It is correct. Excellent. As a Quarian of distinct sniper skill, as well as electrical prowess, and a independent Geth capable of infiltrating systems, one would hope, you are both required and wanted for a special assignment for which you will both receive 100,000 credits.
Scrap, we'll
100,000 credits.
we'll just look over at Neem. Calculation. That is 200,000 credits.
That is 200,000 credits. Oh, 100,000 credits each. What would you do with 100,000 credits?
I would not use 200,000 credits. I have no material needs other than rudimentary maintenance.
Right, 200,000 credits. I could buy a small freighter, maybe? The used, perhaps, but... Okay, I see. What's the catch?
What is the nature of the assignment?
The assignment will be revealed upon your joining your fellow new teammates and happy family on Omega. Okay, Omega, we need to go to Omega.
Observation. Omega is an extremely dangerous location, especially for exotic technology such as myself. Something a little bit more than a promise of large sums of credits for which I have no use will be required to facilitate my cooperation.
Not to mention that Krogan I mentioned, that's where it happened, on Omega. It's also where I bought this rust bucket, but pretty sure they ripped me off. Understood. Omega is known for ripping off an angry Krogan. However, a deal has been made between my employer, information redacted, and Aria Tedloke, the proprietor of the station. You will not be harmed. And if they are harmed, they will probably have a very bad day.
Analysis. Aria Taloke, de facto leader of Omega. Extranet presence is largely comprised 50% of pornographic fan art. The other 50% is comprised of a distribution between hating and loving Aria Taloke.
Correct. I have also seen these data files. They are filed next to my Alchemate Totem collection. However, it is known that Aria Taloke has a distinct increase in power of Omega recently, due to acquisition of a human Spectre who helped get the other mercenary companies in line along with a Turian known as Archangel. You should be safe.
Creator Neem, this platform lacks sufficient experience to make a wise judgment on this matter.
You know, Scrap, ordinarily when a random ball of light comes out of my computer console, having hijacked its way through a master relay I've had, talking about taking a job involving Omega, Aria Taloke, and the Shadow Broker, then I would normally run the opposite direction because it means bad things. However, given the situation we discussed previously, 200,000 credits is very hard to deny.
Furthermore, it is statistically known that to disregard summons or commands from the Shadow Broker is statistically very likely to end poorly regardless.
Hey, killer.
To use the vernacular of a human term, damned if you do, damned if you do not.
Do you think we should do this? And yes, I am asking your opinion.
Sort of articulates the faceplates for a moment. While this platform is not capable of fear, it does have apprehensions about this prospect. However, for want of better options, and the timing is convenient, at the very least, this platform thinks it may behoove us to hear the offer in person. If Aria Taloke is involved, refusal to show up in the first place is likely to result in our termination regardless. The safer course of action is to at least attend the meeting.
Alright. Well, worst goes to worst. I run away in this shuttle back to the fleet with my tail between my legs. And you can, well, do whatever do to survive, I guess.
Comedic proposal. If you bought this shuttle from Omega and you were ripped off, then returning to Omega presents an opportunity to exact delicious payback.
This unit would request you do not sell this shuttle. It is required for transport to the mission site.
Icon, you have misunderstood the meaning of my words.
Revenge is also not recommended as it will kill delicate time.
Acknowledged. Job first, revenge later.
But yet, stop talking about revenge.
Why should I? You never stop talking about it.
That was meant in angry babbling to vent things at a project. We will take the job. We will go to meet Aria Taloke. And hope for the best. Excellent. The meeting will be prepared for. However, I must now travel with you, as the connection to your shuttle was one way. I did mention I was good at being a stowaway.
Dimitri, keep our new guest occupied.
Hello, Dimitri. I am the unit designated Icon. Understood. You speak in a linguistic tone known as Earth Dog Barking. I will adapt. Bark, 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 bark.
Scrap
Neem
is going to
just
look
sighs.
apologetically at Neem.
Neem just sighs, turns in a chair back to console. This is going to be a long trip.
Just the annoying dog song playing.
And as the shuttle continues along the mass relay network, altering its course to take them to Omega, where the fates of various individuals are soon to intertwine for a mysterious job offering a lot of money. All of you doing it for your various reasons, whether it be greed, a chance to return home, whatever else it may be. We shall find out in the next session.
Woo!
Wow.
So, that is the introduction. The two people who aren't familiar with this universe got the combat encounters.
Mm-hmm.
And I got to have fun playing a robot.
But we will continue to have fun playing a robot. But we shall
And I
discuss.
too had fun.
It was brief, but next time you all meet up, so we'll begin properly. What was my original meant to be start before we started the sessions?
Session 1, the grand meeting of our group.
Oh.
Aye.
But as all paths converge on Omega, thank you all so very much for watching, and we will catch you next time. Ta-da!
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
This platform bids you farewell and a good day.